EB3 Nation. What's good with you guys? It's your boy EB3, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about the Brooklyn Nets. Now, if you guys don't know this about me, when it comes to the NBA, I'm fucking with the Brooklyn Nets and the San Antonio Spurs. Those are my two teams that I have allegiance to when it comes to the NBA, man. I'm banging with the silver and black of the West, and I'm banging with the black and white of the East. Big Nets, big Spur. I ain't got nothing else to say. Even though it is a bit tough to be a Nets fan. It's always so tough to be a Nets fan, I'm not going to lie. But nevertheless, I'm still here. Okay, I am still here. And today, I'm going to be scrolling through and reacting to Nets Twitter, giving you thoughts about the current Nets, giving you my thoughts about the current Nets situation as we go through this rebuild this year, even though some of you MFs on Nets Twitter seem to just not understand that we are going through a rebuild. So I'm going to give you my thoughts about the situation, my thoughts about your thoughts about the situation. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, guys, we got Twitter up and loaded. So let's look through some of these tweets. First tweet we got from this person, Gil Tundra. Maybe pronouncing that wrong, maybe pronouncing that right. We'll see. But all right, who would you rather have represent us on draft day? Ian Eagle, Vince Carter, Sean Marks, or a player, D'Lo, CT? D'Lo is not gonna be on this team, fam. Like, or maybe no, he's gonna be a free agent technically. But man, I'm keeping it about you. I do not want to see D'Angelo Russell on this team going forward. I understand y'all. A lot of y'all got nostalgia from like 2019 D'Lo. Like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But fam, like, we need to move on, man. Like, we do not need D'Lo on this team unless he's gonna be coming on a very short, small contract. You know, I'm not saying he gotta be a minimum. You don't gotta be a minimum player, but like, I do not want to see D'Angelo Russell on this team, fam. That's just me personally. He doesn't fit the timeline, fam. Like, let him go try to win a championship with somebody else. Like, I do not want D'Lo on the Nets. Okay, so back to the actual question. Who do we need to represent us on draft day? I mean, Ian Eagle, hey, I fuck with Ian Eagle. He's cool. W commentator. If not, Sean Marks, bro, we don't need Sean Marks' bad luck around with it. I don't want Sean Marks there. Vince Carter, wouldn't mind VC, of course. You know what I'm saying? Or just get Cam Thomas, you know what I'm saying? One of the young guys. Son, man, I just need to make sure we get a top 3 pick. We need to make sure we get a top 3 pick. Go to this next tweet. Nets lose, Raptors win. Nets move up to the 5th spot in the rank in the tank. Great. We need to get up higher and higher. I know some of y'all are just like, oh, are you guys trying to praise losing? Why would you ever root for your team to lose? And I'm like, listen, fam, that is just the nature of the NBA. Losing is rewarded in the NBA. So you just got to face reality. Like, obviously, you don't want your team to be just losing all the time. But for this year, where we traded for our picks, we gave up 4 Phoenix picks to get 2 of our picks back for this year and for next year. It only makes sense to do that trade if we're going to have high value picks in these next 2 drafts. My position is this year, 2025, we tank. Next year, I'm not opposed to like semi-tanking where like, all right, so say if we do get a top 3 pick this year in this draft, if we get a top 3 pick, perfectly fine with like maybe seeing how good the pick is. Like, say if we get Dylan Harper, Ace Billy, Cooper Flat, if you get one of them, I hope we get one of them. We need at least a top 3 pick. We need one of them. Say we get one of them, they're better than expected. Say Cooper Flagg's dominating rookie of the year, like he's going crazy, or Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper, either one of them. Say they're going crazy, they're helping us win a little bit more games than expected. I'm perfectly fine with just letting that out. But this year, at the bare minimum, we have to be tanking as much as we can. And ideally, we tank next year too, to be honest, so we can like maximize the value on that pick. And then after that, going forward, we start dominating. That's what I'm trying. From there, we just move on to, and we don't have our picks in 2027, so you might as well just tank 2025, 2026 tank, get as high as pick as you can, and then from there on out, start winning. Okay, that's the position I'm coming from. So we got Nets were fifth in the spot for tanking. We have the fifth highest odds. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Charlotte though, hopefully we keep climbing up the tank rankings, I guess. But Charlotte just lost LaMelo Ball, so they're probably not going to bring him back. Brandon Miller already gone. I don't know what's gonna happen there. Zion's back there in New Orleans, so hopefully we at least can get top 4. Washington, they're just gonna be tanking forever at this point, man. And then Utah's cooked. So yeah, ideally we can get that 3rd spot. I already know we won too many games in the beginning of the year. If we can just get that 3rd spot, top 3, I think we'd be in a good place. I just need a top 3 pick. That's all I want. I know having the 3rd highest odds does not guarantee us that, but it's the best chance we can do to get that top 3 pick. And I'm telling you, we need a top 3 pick, man. Like, we need a top 3 pick. Okay, let's move on. Cam Johnson staying in Sacramento permanently after tonight. Nah, honestly, man, like, I don't want to see Cam Johnson and any other team that is not either Oklahoma or Houston. I've been seeing a lot of these Cam Johnson trades being drawn up for Cam Johnson to Sacramento, Cam Johnson to Cleveland, Cam Johnson to Indiana. No, unless that's like the last thing we can do. We can't get a deal done with Houston. We can't get a deal done with OKC. Then you have to make those types of trades. But fam, you telling me Houston can't use Cam Johnson right now? You telling me you can't slide us Cam Whitmore, fam? A Cam for a Cam, like, fam, please. Cam Whitmore, I want on the team. Reed Shepard, you're probably not gonna give us Reed Shepard, but if we can get him, I mean, at least try. Like, come on, fam. Like, and then if not Houston, I'm saying I think we should try to. Houston will be nice, you know, if you can at least get a Cam Whitmore, some salary fit there, maybe another pick, decent, or OKC, get some salary filler. If you can get Nikola Topic, we don't know what he was, a projected lottery pick, top 3, top 5 pick last year before the ACL injury. We don't know what he's going on, but I'm interested in that. We need a point guard. You know what I'm saying? D'Angelo Russell is not the point guard of the future. If you think that, please just stop thinking that, because that is ridiculous. And Ben Simmons obviously probably not going to be on the team for the rest of the year. We don't have a franchise point guard. Nikola Topic could potentially be that. Okay, so you got so many other picks, fam. Just slide us or whatever, but I want Topic. Give us Nikola Topic. If you want to bring us Isaiah Zoe, like, I'm fine with that too. Y'all could use Cam Johnson. Y'all need shooters. Y'all need some reliable shooters. Everybody can use a shooter. Cam Johnson, slide him to OKC. Let's get my boy Cam Whitmore, or let's get Topic. That's the position I'm in. Aaron Nesmith. I like Aaron Nesmith a lot, but he's not a guy you want right now for the rebuilding team. I feel like maybe like 2 years from now, I would love to have an Aaron Nesmith on our team. But right now, like, nah, fam. We need to get something else. You feel me? I like, and then we're trying to slide as Obi Toppin. What the fuck Obi Toppin gonna do for the Nets, bro? No. We need to be making deals with Houston or OKC, please. Okay, let's move on. So you got young players taking over the league as we speak, and people in here want a super team of Jimmy Butler. Exactly. This is another thing about Nets Twitter, man. A lot of you guys are not trying to do this tank and to try to get guys like Jimmy Butler, like, oh, let's get Jimmy Butler, let's get Zion Williamson, Ingram, De'Aaron Fox. I'm like, fam, like, look at these names right here. Jimmy Butler, Brandon Ingram, De'Aaron Fox. What is that going to do? Like, is that team winning a championship? Say you got Jimmy Butler, Ingram, and De'Aaron Fox. Bro, what is that going to do? Jimmy Butler's 35 years old. What is, you want to pay an old Jimmy Butler $50 million per year for the next 3-4 years? I don't. The Miami Heat, the team he's already on, the team that he's led to 2 finals appearances, they don't. So why the hell would we want to do that? That don't even make sense. Brandon Ingram gets you to an 8th seed in the playoffs. Like, that's cool. De'Aaron Fox, same thing. That's cool. What is that going to do with that team? Not even better than Boston. Not better than Cleveland. Can't compete really with the Knicks with that core. Like, what is that going to do? And it's not even going to last long. If you're going to be paying all these players max contracts, you got to have those true high-value players. Those true talents that are actually going to take you to the top. I'm not trying to play $50 million for a top 30-ish player. I'm not trying to pay $50 million to a top 15, 20-ish player that's 35 and is going to be on the decline. It's clearly on the decline. That don't make no sense. Beginning of the season, Cam Thomas, yeah. Bro, Cam Thomas, man. Cam Thomas is one of my favorite players in the league, man. And it just frustrates me that for the past, 2 seasons, he has been getting injured when he's just like already in the mode of just about to start taking over. Like you've seen the flashes, and we've seen him over long periods of time. Like Cam Thomas is nice. People don't understand or don't really know how they fully feel about Cam Thomas, or can he really be a guy that could lead your team to well, not a championship, but is he really a franchise guy? Are you trying to pay him $50 million? Are you trying to pay him 40, 30? Like, where is Cam Thomas's true value on the team? That fully, I don't know myself. And obviously a lot of teams, the Nets might not even know, Sean Marks might not even know, and we can't fully even see it because the man was getting injured, but we've seen the flashes. I believe in Cam Thomas. I think he can be a top shooting guard in the NBA. I don't know if he's going to be top 5. I think he's going to be top 10 at least, though. Cam Thomas's scoring ability is off the charts, man. The things that he could do on the offensive side of the ball is ridiculous. His playmaking is coming around. His defense is also coming around. He's going to be a decent all-around player, all-around scorer. Like, his scoring, though, is, like, next level. I don't think you guys understand. This is not no Lou Will. This is not no 6th man of the year type of dude. No, this is a starting shooting guard in the NBA. This dude is going to be cooking in the playoffs, fam. Trust me. Trust me. So, me personally, I feel like his value should be around $20 to like $35 million for right now, for this first contract going out, especially since he's been injured. 20 to 35. You know what I'm saying? Probably around like 27. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him per year just to start. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give him like that Jalen Green type of contract where you get like 3-year contract, 2 years guaranteed, player option. So like, if you are cooking for real, like, all right, now we can let you go and be like, okay, if you want to opt out, get a higher extension, that'd be perfectly fine. That's something I would be down to do. But right now, man, I think people need to understand Cam Thomas is one of them ones. But it's hard for them to fully see that because you see him average 30 for a stretch, 25 for a stretch, and then he gets injured. So hopefully Cam Thomas can get back healthy, man. But I'm not going to lie, right now we do need him out so we can continue this tank. Let's see what else y'all got to say. Realistically, we can catch every team outside of Washington in the tank. To an extent, I think Utah is going to be tough to catch. Who's next? Twitter winning for Chiefs or Eagles? I'm rocking with the Eagles, fam. Honestly, because I ain't got nothing against Patrick Mahomes. I ain't got nothing against the Chiefs for real. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to them winning. I don't really have a stake in the race when it comes to football, when it comes to Chiefs and Eagles. But Saquon Barkley, it's one of my guys, man. So I'm down to see Saquon, you know what I'm saying, get a chip, man. Get a Super Bowl ring. So is it Cooper bust? If not, what other prospects you guys are high on? I like Dylan a lot too. Ace, I'm 50-50 on, but we need Coop, bro. I feel you. And like, is it Cooper bust? I don't think it's Coop or bust. It could be, but I don't necessarily think so. I think I like Dylan Harper a lot. I'd be perfectly fine with Dylan Harper. Ace Bailey, I think, bro, his name is Arius Ace Bailey. Like, you gotta be nice, bro. But I said the same thing about Scoot Henderson. I'm like, your name's Scoot Henderson. There's no way you're not gonna be nice in the league. And he like, right now. Like, he's like, Ace Bailey is like, I've been tapped into college basketball here and there. Ace Bailey is an elite shot maker, and he has the ability to be a two-way star. I think the only problem with his game is going to be playmaking, and I'm like, if he can score at a high level consistently, the only thing I'm worried about his scoring is that free throw shooting. I was like, fam, you're not even shooting 70% from the free throw. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, son? So that does worry me a bit, but I think I wouldn't be opposed. I wouldn't be opposed if we got Ace. We just need one of them. We need at least one of them. The rest of them after the top 3, man, they cool. They could be great players. I want one of the top 3. That's just me. 7 should get retired. I don't care. He's the best Brooklyn net ever. I mean, I guess, only been a couple years. I have mixed opinions about Kevin Durant's tenure within the Brooklyn Nets, but I do. Kevin Durant, he held it down. I'll move on. Let's move on. I got mixed opinions. I'll talk about that a little later, because the next 7 aren't going to be easy as the last 2 and 5 are realistic. Listen, man, we just need to tank, man. Just try to go 0-7 at this point. I'm trying. We need to continue dropping in the standings, man. I understand that for some of y'all, it's just like, man, why am I gonna be rooting for this losing team? Listen, bro, trust the process. I know Philly got the process not really processing for them, but like, listen, bro. At the end of the day, it is a process. Every team has gone through a process, so we gotta go through ours. We gotta rebuild. It is what it is. If the Nets get a top 5 pick in the draft, would you want them to tank another year or start the next phase? So I talked about this a little bit earlier. I think you try to, like, I feel like you tank one more year, but you don't actively tank. Like, you know, like you don't try as hard to tank as you would this year. Like, I will let the players play, but I'm not about to be actively getting players that are going to continue to help us win now. Like, I'm still acting like I'm a rebuilding team, but I'm not going to be like, oh, we're not faking injuries. I'm not saying they are faking injuries, but, you know, people, you know what I'm saying, looking at them injury reports, I'm like, players probably could be playing that. They just like, nah, you should just not play for the tank. I wouldn't be doing that. Like, I want all the young players and players who we think are going to be here. I want them playing. I want them getting experience. I want them, like, building good habits, win now habits. That's what we should be doing next year. Building with losing, but building win now habits. And then next year, then we just start, okay, now let's start buying some pieces. Like, next year, like the year after next year, now we start buying some pieces. So yeah, let's move on. I'm the anti-tanker sent to destroy Prontick's plan and save the Brooklyn Nets from being embarrassment and being ass. See, that's what y'all not understanding, man. Like, if we just, like, what do you want us to do? Get some players now that's going to help us now to do what? To go to the AC, to be the Chicago Bulls, to be the Atlanta Hawks and do nothing? Like, what is that going to do? We need to get, like, it just is what it is, man. Like, it just is what it is. I can go back and forth. I might start hopping in some of these Twitter spaces to talk about this, bro. But we just got to face the facts, bro. Like, it is what it is. Wilson played 40 minutes. The second most minutes on the team was 29. Jody knows what he's doing. He played 40 minutes and was minus 25. Yeah. Jalen Wilson, Jalen Wilson minutes have been kind of tough, man. I'm not going to lie. He looks good in some spurts, but then a lot of other spurts, he's just like, man, I don't know what's going on. His shot's extremely inconsistent. I don't know about Jalen Wilson, man, but I'm willing to keep him on the team, continue working with him, see if he can develop. So yeah, Nets players with plus minus this season: Dorian Finney-Smith, Day'Ron Sharpe. Finney-Smith, well, he's gone. He's gone. Day'Ron Sharpe, hey man, shout out to my boy Day'Ron Sharpe, bro. Day'Ron Sharpe, hey, slept on, bro. Day'Ron Sharpe is slept on. Apparently, people finally starting to pick up on my boy Day'Ron Sharpe, man. I've seen him in a lot of trades. Lakers fans kind of want him. A lot of other fan bases want him as well. Damn, got that little battery. I'm gonna have to pick this up before my computer dies. But yeah, Day'Ron Sharpe, I'm liking his progression. I don't even know if he's gonna be in the team, if they'll trade him or not. I want to be opposed to Day'Ron stays. If Day'Ron gets traded, as long as we get something for him. But yeah, shout out my boy Day'Ron, man. And how Nick Claxton did not evolve his offensive game was mind-blowing. Khalil Ware, similar player, come on. Claxton, I've seen a lot of Nets fans starting to hate on Nick Claxton because of his recent play this year. This is definitely a down year for Claxton. I don't know if he's just like buying into the tank with us, or not. Cause yeah, man, I done had Claxton at fantasy, bro. Claxton, you're selling me, bro. You selling me, bro. Like, I don't understand what's good with you, bro. But I understand it's like a tough year. He is kind of a hothead. He's been getting ejected out of a lot of games, man. So I really don't understand what's good with Claxton. And this is something that I do to point to the point of the tweet. Like, I do want to see Claxton expanding his game. Like, we've seen a couple flashes, like, who hit a three wide open. He might have hit a couple mid-range. And I feel like if any season, this is the season to start trying shit. Like, you open. They're going to leave you open. Shoot those jumpers. Shoot those threes. Because, like, fuck it, bro. Like, we are trying to lose. So this is the perfect time to be working on your game. In my opinion, like, I still like Clax. I still love Clax, but he's not untouchable. And I do still want him to try to develop. We gave him a contract 4 year, 100 mil. So you might as well just try to keep him, try to see what he can do and develop. But if he doesn't progress his game, it will be disappointing. But hopefully something can change in the All-Star break or something. Yeah, I don't know. And Nets fans are the only ones. Aren't the only ones watching Cooper Flag highlights. Obviously, bro. Every team that's tanking wants Cooper Flag. You want the star player and the talent. You want the star incoming talent. So, listen, man. Everybody looking at Cooper Flag and the rest. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Hopefully we can win that lottery, bro. Anti-tank, and they still want us to end up with Cooper Flag. It's ridiculous, bro. I already know what to say about that. I love how a lot of Nets fans are reporting on the Cam Johnson trade every day. Went to the King. That's what I'm saying. Too much reporting going on here. Like, and nothing happened, bro. Cam Johnson's. I still don't understand this too. Why is Cam Johnson still on the team, bro? Do we not have? Is the asking price too high? Is it just like, do we not like the deals coming in? Like, I don't know, man. I just know Cam Johnson should not be on the Brooklyn Nets after February 6th. And if he is on the team, this season is a failure, bro. Unless we still end up with the top pick and Cam Johnson's still on the team, then it's cool. But, bro, this season, he needs to get traded. If it's not now, it better be in the offseason, bro. Because, like, he is literally just hurting the tank, bro. We got a tank. I'm sorry, bro. We got a tank. And his value is never been higher. And, like, you risk not only, like, I understand, but, like, okay, he got to help us long-term to rebuild or whatever. Sure, whatever. But I'm not betting on this Cam Johnson to continue performing. I'm not. I can't. He's been injured, like, every year of his career. So this play may be able to continue, maybe not. I'm not sure, but even if it does continue, he gets injured, comes back, is that really going to continue again? I don't know. Most likely not. Which is why you trade him when his value is high. His value has never been higher. 54-90 season, what? Trade him. Trade him now. That's just my take. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Because my computer's about to die, and I think I have been going on for some time, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video talking about the Brooklyn Nets and reacting to Nets Twitter. I had a lot of fun seeing what you guys think. You know, I'm always already tapped in. I already been tapped in, already had thoughts. So I'm sorry that I went on a couple tangents, didn't get through a bunch of tweets. You know, it just be like that, fam. You know, when you're passionate about some of the things that you've been seeing, you just gotta let people know what it is, fam. And this is only the start. It's only the first video I got for Nets Twitter. I'm definitely going to be tapping into Spurs Twitter as well, and then just greater NBA Twitter in general, just to see what you guys are thinking, react, and just give my thoughts as well. You know, I'm trying to be in this NBA YouTube space, so let's turn up, fam. Let's turn up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you on the next one. Subscribe, like the video. Look out for your boy, bro. Look out for your boy. All right, till next time. Peace.